in there to kind of find ways to add more value, cost effectively too. We don't want to kind of put so much into building out things that kind of say, okay, build these businesses up, which like really the bidding department, so that be able to bid and those bids have multi-million dollar contracts. So if you get one, you can extremely grow your business, government contracts, small things like that, small businesses, stuff like that. So leveraging those, while also leveraging like the MBE circle of the youth. What? Yeah, yeah, but the first one will be where we set the foundation. And then once we have a solid foundation, because we're gonna be, the first one's like our lab, right? We're gonna be experimenting on it. We're gonna be trying different things that work, that don't work. Once we figure it all out, then we're gonna buy our next one, get our next one, get our next one. We're buying it bigger and bigger every time. And so we're just repeating that process once we come to the efficient way of doing business, right? Which I know that these businesses can grow extremely large through government contracts, um, MBE program, stuff like that. So it's like slapping those certs on those businesses and then maximizing the value of those benefits by selling your services to corporations and minority owned businesses and selling your services to government agencies that by law have to spend a certain amount of percentage of money with minority owned businesses, veteran owned businesses, women owned businesses. Yeah, so I want to leverage the blackness in our business for our union mix, right? Because there's businesses out there that are looking to give equity to black farms, and they get tax credits from business with black farms. So we have to like market and push that black. Yeah, I want contracts. Give reparations. Give me a contract with Walmart or something, right? Multi-million dollar contract. They want royalties, we want contracts. Yeah. Well, I want us to get, I mean, obviously, the values about like working rate and stuff. That's all. We're just really curious to see what we're looking for. And then we're shopping for this, because our starting businesses now, like, I do this function, so I know this by selling a good site, find what businesses are for sale. This is broker.com. We got different sites where you can find different businesses. Yeah, because here's the thing, I want to get our funding in place first, right? Because it may take a while for us to find it. But when we do find it, we can just move in on it. Because these businesses is a buying war, right? You have Apple buying small companies as well, because they want the talent. So we're competing with some of these competing IT companies. Because they have the engineers that they have the talent. Right? Some people are buying these companies purely with the talent. So the thing is, I want to get around. Yeah, I want to get our funding. Try to do, yeah. Uh, yeah. You can click on it and see if it works. Now, click on that link, fill out that information. The other one, send all that information to them now. Tap off on it, send it all to them. Let them know you're sending it on behalf of supply tasking for Matthew Brown, right? So that way you're not going to apply for it in your personal name, taking on that loan responsibility. We're just trying to figure out what the funding options are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's really it.
Hi there, this is Michael Banks speaking. Hey, hey Roger, how you doing? With Willie Young. Really? Older black guy? Around, Bolingbrook, in that area?
That's why you buy
Okay.
your own business.
So,
Your job, you become your boss,
oh really? Okay, because I was looking at my contact manager. Justin Wolf is my supervisor. I was kind of looking at my. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So Monday I'll be going to Mervyn.
If we get enough funding,
Yeah. Okay.
buy a business and you can work. You know what I mean? Because I have to work with everyone else, working in the business.
Sure, no problem.
We'll slash some roles, we'll get rid of
Mhm.
some people, and just go in there and fill those roles in. But I mean, cool thing about that is you become boss day one. Pay yourself what you want to pay yourself to. I appreciate you being willing to join and get on board and partner with us with getting the ball rolling, finding out companies. Um, it's definitely going to morph into something bigger over time. So it's definitely worth it. Um, Ideally, we can fit in, right? So it's definitely that. Um, I do want to let you know that there might be some other equity partners as well, credit partners as well. This way it reduces risk, right? We have like five people with really good jobs, doctors, lawyers, stuff like that that are willing to go sign. It just reduces risk. It's the odds that they can't practice medicine if we want. So, but we got a lot of financially strong people back in to get us more access to money, right? So the more bigger we can buy, the more time, less risk on our end. We're buying a more mature business. It makes more paying money. It's been around for some time, and it shoots out a lot more money too. So buying bigger is not always bad. It takes just as much effort to buy something big as it does to buy something small, and it's all about risk tolerance. I think that the more bigger we buy the business, the more mature it is. So that's some of the positives. However, when we send the financials over to a certified CPA firm for an audit, they're going to tell us, hey, don't pay no more than this. If you want to overpay, like the financials are this, these are the real numbers, what we suggest you. So if you find price to be, and honestly, I mean, the owner wants us to pay extremely high, not extremely high, but he wants us to pay a certain amount of dollars on, or he's looking to collect a certain amount of money. We'll pay him what he wants, but it'll be on our terms. So we're gonna pay you whatever you want over 15 years, 16 years, if you want this ridiculous amount of money. You're gonna pay. If we give him what he wants, it's gonna be on our terms. If you give us what we want, it's gonna be on his terms. Okay, so, be some improvement in other areas, but I will say this, um, that you have to make numbers decisions. You can't make decisions with your feelings. So it's looking at those numbers and it's trying to find the opportunity of the fair zone between both of us. What is the seller looking to get out of this? What am I looking to get out of this? I'm not looking to overpay for something. I am not looking to buy something that's not financially strong, right? So if I'm looking at it, let's be realistic about, okay, he might be looking for this, he might be looking for that, so where can we find that common ground? He may want 120, I may want to give him no more than 100. Where can we find that common ground? We might say, hey, if you want that extra 20,000, let's stretch that out over a 6-year payment at a fixed rate of this, with one balloon payment of that at this term. So it's just working out those figures, give him what he wants, but it might not be at the time that he might not be getting that all up front. So we'll give you what you want, but it'll be on our terms. And that's the thing I look at. If he's not willing to budge, um, we'll work with you, but it'll be on our terms, and here's our terms. And if he rejects it, that's fine, because some of these businesses are very competitive. They have multiple buyers that are interested. So they're trying to see where they can get the most value at. But I refuse to buy something that doesn't work in our metrics or our vetting system, right? And then stuck with something that we don't really want. So I much rather not have a business than rush into buying into a bad business. Yeah, yeah, I sent that to you in a, I sent that to you in an email. I sent that to you. For sure, yeah. And I mean, that'll just, next step is, okay, once we get the funding, let's look for an appropriate business, right? And, let's shop around, but we don't need to rush into the bad business either. You know, it's good to know that we have those on the file, so when we need to deploy it, we can deploy it. And then we'll go from there. But, we'll run our due diligence, so. We have to accept it. We have to look at what we have access to, right? We have to accept that funding, so we have that ready to go when we apply. So, yeah. So let me clarify more of that process. So we're seeing what we get approved for. The loan is under the business. It's not in your manual. It won't show up on your credit profile or anything like that. What this is doing is essentially seeing what we have access to, right? It's like a credit line. So what happens is, once we decide to take from it, uh, that will then activate, us paying back whatever we take. Does that make sense? And so, think of it more like a credit card, right? You get a not to spend that entire limit. So what happens is, this is what we have. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, that's pre-approval. A lot of that is pre-approval, so that's like them telling you. Yeah, no, pre-approval is never final, so it's better to go with final, because pre-approval is marketing, right? They'll send that same offer to like 10 different people that don't even actually qualify for that, so when you go in, you realize, wait, I can't get access to the 5,000, that I get pre-qualified for. And it's like, yeah, they're just sending it out as a marketing message to a bunch of people, saying, hey, you pre-qualify for this, but you don't actually get those real figures um, until you actually go in and then go for the actual things. This is like a live thing, you go for the actual deals, what you actually get back. Yeah, for the funding aspect, because pre-approvals are like, yeah. So we're going in, we Yeah, for sure. Because we want to be working with actual figures. We don't want to be working with guesswork. I call it cutting the guesswork. Yeah, and if we don't decide to, let's say we don't find a business that we like within a certain amount of days, and you're like, okay, we just want to put this money in. So, this lender here has a 60-day credit line hold. So it's not technically like a credit line, but it acts like it, right? So we have 60 days to decide if we want to dip into this money, right? If we decide not to dip into the money, all is well, we just have to go through the same approval process over again in a few months. However, if you're talking about quitting your job, that will affect everything because it's the income-based lender. You don't have any work coming in um, with that same amount of income. We will get access to way lower amounts of money. Does that make sense? So, so I do want to mention that. So while you have the perfect opportunity where you're making good money, this is where I think we should run, right? You never know what the next opportunity may be. You never know how much you're making next. But while you're in a good position, you might as well maximize that leverage. So this is where that leverage has to come in. But like I said, we don't touch the money after 60 days to decide if we don't really want to use it. Um, if we haven't found anything good on the market, we just wait and hold it. And then go through the application process again. Yes. Yes, I guess it's a more to as well. You need that. Also, like you can go on just by sales, like you check on for sale. Um, I help that process for us. See if we find some stuff there that we get people buy. Cash flow cycle, we want to yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have the financial position as well, especially if we're gonna be in because we want to ensure, and we're gonna eventually have to build a really good, we're gonna eventually build a really good M&A team. Folks that can go outside with businesses and like, we're gonna use this scale. They don't want to do that. So, we don't want folks in there that like, how to build an acquisition. We got multiple departments we have to build. We have to build our acquisition department, build our government contracting department, or our bidding team. Everything under bidding should go under bid. Government contracting needs and bidding bids, we can build out flows, we can build key components to take that business to the next level. So we start building that out, then we got the sales team, they got to be built out. So it's like three different departments, from the CEO, COO perspective. It's a lot of work that has to be done. And graduates too, because our budget is only so big. So we have to work with what we have. Exactly. Yeah, you told me to click up free, I told you, comments that are free. Yeah, we're still building all that stuff out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's hard because our business functions more like a holding company, right? You don't have any like businesses under, like it would kind of be like our first business would be like our playground of creating like our second operating, doing other stuff like by that will be product that we constantly refine, figure out what's worked. Once we find what works, we're going to keep sticking with that at scale. We're going to keep doing the same thing. So when we're finding businesses, we know how to turn it around, right? So we can get a skill set of like folks that can come in. If we're looking at a team that we can build, kind of build real value, it's a team that can come in and literally automate business. Come in here and cut costs. You know, come in there and cut costs, automate business. Yeah, without hammering or destroying the business. Yeah. Gonna meet. This is gonna meet some BAP co-signers off. Feeling good going into the weekend. It's like shit. You have bad days and you get good days. Uh, I want to vote. I want to vote. As well and for credit suite and VSU. So look out so we can get on both fronts. And then like I said, running with what I can while while I'm in with these people. You know, obviously they, like I said, they do like the business side of it. So I can't see like, oh, you know, that, but like I said, they could be men that off this business, you know what I mean? So, you know, just different things that shit away. So I'm like, shit, I can run with it. We run with it. And I notice I have favor with women. Even when I go to the conferences, it's like I get a lot of favor with like these women, like black business women. As you said, they really like my mindset. But when I try to like partner like one of the black dudes, it's like they look at it like, what are you, what are you doing? My skill set. And not that. I was just trying to get in that fucking position. Like, I want to move. I know how to move now that I want to move. Now that I know how to move correctly. It's like I'm not letting nothing get in the way. Nothing get in the way. Nah, bro, I put myself first. What am I to do? Like, I gotta put myself first at all costs. Right? Because the thing is, when Matt doesn't put Matt first, Matt loses every time. Right? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm putting myself first this time, bro. Like, no mediocre shit. Hell yeah, no mediocre shit. Hell no. I'm eliminating all that. Take that shit somewhere else. Yeah, bro, because other people, look, in their inherently, right? Someone's bad situation, like my brother got a call today, like, oh, my friend's making bankruptcy sound easy. I mean, it sounds like it's the best thing, but I don't really feel good about trying to do it. I broke him down to him. I said, in the short term, yeah. I was like, you know, he's telling me that thing now. I'm like, yeah, I ain't giving you no money. You can do the story all you want. I'll give you some advice. That's it. So, um, so the thing is, it's like you swim yourself in that, swim yourself out of it. Because I'm not gonna drown with you. Shit, I barely got a boat to hold me up. Yeah, bro. So it's like you trying to pull somebody else's boat, and your boat barely built. Like, nah. But I will say this though. Yeah, I'm not helping nobody else. So to me else helping. So for me, it's like no. And here's the thing. Even associating with it, it can become your problem because you're a friend, like you said, you don't want back to be homeless or whatever, right? But it's like no, you can't, no, you can't think like that. It's like no. So it's like even associating yourself with mediocre people, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's still a risk because by them being your friend, they fuck up or fall. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't consider myself mediocre, but I'll say this even with me and you, right? I'm like I felt kind of funny a little bit, like damn, you know, I feel it's supposed to be my friend, but then you came through, like you paid for my rent and shit like that. So it's like okay, you know, like you helped me out. But if you didn't, I would have been feeling some type of way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like by nature, it had nothing to do with it. It is a choice. It's your money. You can do what you want. But it's like still the risk of when that's your friend. It's like some people, like some of my friends that hit me up asking for some money, and I was like, I don't, like, bro, you know, oh, I need rent. I don't want to be kicked out. I get, you know, my roommate's about kicking me out, and I'm just like, I'm like, see, to even be around people like this, because I know if I tell them no, you're gonna be taking out money at me. But it's like, you know what? I don't give a damn. I'm to the point where I think I did become I want to say a sociopath. But I think I became a narcissist, and I'm willing to admit that. I think I became a point now where I'm just like, I'm not mad to say that I think like that now, because I think that now I finally realize, Matt, you are in this hole, and if you do not put Matt first, you will continue to fall. You will continue to go to a deeper hole. So some people may say like, oh, you're a narcissist. You make everything about you. Well, you kind of do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a test. Yeah. Mhm. I don't even do that. But here's the thing about it. Yeah, now you do that to kind of keep the bridges still clean. But I'm saying, or keep that relationship still there, just in case you got to use them later. I see what you're saying. You might have to use them later for something. So you want to keep them kind of like how Joey did his brother. That's how I am. Like you don't want to burn bridges with everybody because those people, Mag might be that nigga that can come to work every day and work one of your shits. Like you remember I did that $20 favor for you? Now you can leverage them later. I get what you're saying. No, that's smart. That's smart. With the money, yeah. If you bought a business or something, you can send them in there, and then your cousin, who says she's a realtor. I get your mindset. That makes sense. Oh, he gave me 20. They're not gonna forget those little things, right? So now you can come back around later, like, hey man, go clean out that house I bought in something. That could be a boots on the ground, like in Columbia. Let's say you bought a crib in Columbia. Hey man, you clean this whole house out for $50. So what? I get what you're saying. Come on, how you money. It's probably pretty much playing it like how Joey did his brother, right? I mean, pretty sure he came to his brother was like, hey, can I get some weed? Can I get some money for weed? So Joey gave it to him because Joey know I'm gonna lowball you when I buy this club. But keeping the right relationship stuff, you know what I mean? Knowing like knowing the right people. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just naturally no. I like shit. I change who I am, but I have to put that first. I ain't gonna lie, just thinking like that, man. I have to put yourself first. And you know, never be able to help nobody else. You don't put yourself first. So some people talk about like I told my friend about this about the drink, but I was like, yeah, I won't be drinking with that. I'm just going out with that. They're like, hey, bro, it's kind of funny that you know we don't want to co-sign. Now you making it all. I was like, no, bro. I was like, that's me out of my circle. You know, I'm like, you guys can drink and waste money, but you guys can't make money. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm like, I don't want those type of friends, bro. Not worth it. Not worth it. You do the same shit every week. Like, it don't make sense to me, bro. You work hard 5 days a week, right? Just to wait to be free for only 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. Hell yeah. Yep. That's what you kind of think about. Yeah. Bro, you gotta build your army, bro. You gotta build your army. For me, you gotta do what's sustainable, where you have your sanity. Because with time, you can't figure things out better, right? Because you can think better, you can voice your learning curve. So it's like, okay, I realized Angela said something so key. She was like, I got the income, I got the credit. I don't know if I maximize it. So I said, I know there's some other people out there got the income, got the credit. Instead of asking them for money, hey, come co-sign because we can leverage your borrowing power, your credit, and your income for borrowing power. Because borrowing power, right? With your borrowing power, you can go out and get these type of loans, buy this stuff up, and leverage that. And they don't feel nothing. They don't feel nothing unless the shit don't fall through, right? So it's like they don't feel nothing. It's like they didn't even know that you had used their credit. So even if you fell out with it, it's like, oh, you're still a co-signer on it. They gave us the money now. You can't go back. You married. We married. Shit. You ain't gotta like me, but I use your credit. Like my grandma. Think about my grandma, right? Think how she to this day, bro. Like, think about that, right? Oh, I fucked his credit up. I don't care. It's been 3 years since that happened. Or 2 years. You see what I'm saying? It's like she's still going about her life. Her credit good. Yeah. Not that I'm out here to fuck people credit up. But no, I'm like, dang, there gotta be some other people out there that got good credit, good income. They don't know how to maximize it. So hey, come in. She said 20%. 20% would be bad based on whatever she's able to get. I'm like, okay, we'll draw that up. 20% equity on the deal. That's fine. Uh, the other partner though, she's actually more business savvy than a lawyer though, because I told her we would actually be getting it. We're not just seeing what we get access to. We're gonna be getting it. So I sent it over. She was like, oh, so we're accepting the loan. I'm like, hell yeah. You think I'm gonna just sit on that money? Hell no. I mean, you think I'm just gonna when she said, oh, we're gonna be accepting the loan, she was like, okay, I want to do more of my homework then. I'm like, yeah, we will be accepting. She kind of was like, I thought we were just seeing what we could get access to. We accepting that money. Let's see, some will go to debt to clean me up. Some will go to the business. Well, majority will go to the business acquisition, right? Now it's like, okay, I consider that my management fee. Y'all would have known nothing about this shit, so I consider that paying myself a management fee, right? It was like, okay, take this. You see what I'm saying? For real, when you manage other people's money, bro, those firms charge you a management fee. It's like a couple percentage points, like 9% of whatever you're able to get, or 10%, or 20%. Some fees get really high, right? So whatever we get, I'm getting right off the top. Okay, use that to pay down my credit. Um, and it's like, okay, we'll play ball with the rest of it. So those payments will be coming in, but it's like, okay, now you didn't reduce your payments, right? You didn't reduce your payments, so kicking out is more. But it's like, okay, also being able to buy those acquisitions. You see what I'm saying? Being able to buy one of those companies on standby, ready to go. hmm Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you got to. But here's the thing about it, right? I know BSU will be picking out those payments that they want every month, right? Whenever we borrow. So I do know that sooner or later I'm going to have to put that deal to work, put that money to work. Because I'm racing against the clock of things are coming in. It takes about 45 days to close my business. Um, Could be more, depending on how much is involved with the business, right? If there's too many business owners, I don't want to deal with it. Right? There's certain red flags. It's like, nah, I don't want to touch it. Yeah, yeah, not facts. No, it's facts. Do what? Nah. Yeah. So really, they only waiting for 20. They only doing all that just for 24 hours. Not worth it. It's not that much. hmm It's really not that much. hmm Yeah, I thought I could get around her on it. She's like, oh wait, so we're accepting wrong. There's something totally different. You gotta clarify that. I said, but look, before I accept it, right? Because I got 60 days to touch it. Before I accept it, I'm gonna make sure I got a game plan on how I plan on deploying it. now when it's for with yeah. Oh, okay. So I might ask for a book of money. Yeah, I might just ask for like 200 something thousand based on what they get approved for, and then let's put some of that money to work. That makes sense. Wait, is it gonna have all her name? Other co-signer on it too? Okay, that's fine. One is all on board for everything, but not good. Yeah. Yeah, no, makes sense. Take that money. Um, So this is where I'm gonna have to really start getting those businesses ready then. Businesses that we're looking to buy. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna try to take this, put this on the contract, the money funded in the thing. And I guess they would have really been the acquisition on that. Co-signing that. Then it's like, yeah, we co-sign and take that money and do that. But I mean, it's the same play. Turning around, buying a business, get a decent job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this is bringing in this. We got to find businesses for sure. We got the money coming soon. Like you always say that famous word. Is it in our bank account?
Yeah, it's in the bank accounts.
You funny, Mike. Is it in our banks? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. They verify. That's why they say you don't need a voice confirmation. Something to put on the call down. You have to call them anyway for a voice confirmation. That's fine. Yeah, you can send that over. I agree. Yeah. She raised the highlight. Yeah. Shit. We fine. This bitch. I thought it was just going to be like a pre-approval. You want to get a pre-approval for a customer, and she said 79. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Put this money to work. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. She's a very attention to detail type of person. She's really good. Like she seemed like she like yeah, that's cool, but you're not you fucking the business up. You know, she's like, you know what I mean? Strategies in place and all that. So I'm like, yeah, certain other digital bitch, I'm just gonna run with it. She don't seem like she's different. Well, her hands in the pot too. I let her know that she's not really. I let her know she's not as valuable as she thinks. Because what that does is that it then takes away from that power home that she has. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have other co-signers, strong co-signers in there as well. So when it comes to equity stuff, that'll be a little different. But I was like, yeah, you know, they're corporate terms, strong income and stuff like that. I was like, oh, thank you for the opportunity. When you change it around and make them not feel like they're the most valuable partner, then it's like it does something to them for me. Oh, also I'm not needed. I want you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to hide that. They know that. Whatever. Yeah, I got rid of that. They want to be added too. Okay, man, I'm going back there. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm keeping it. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
So,
Look at this, bro. This is down on the market. We were just talking about this. It's on the market. It's in Indiana. So stay with me. Yeah, employees. Three. But they're good enough.
it's relocatable, so that means that those people
Yeah,
are
it's
probably
hiring.
family members.
Oh, okay. So it's hiring a drone pilot, hiring a dedicated sales rep, hiring the cash flow good on it.
Yeah.
And being transparent with them, you know what it is. Um, but I also just want to let you know what we have at access to. I think transparency is the best way to build a relationship. And I'm focusing more on the business acquisition than I am on my personal debt. I'm not trying to be focused on, you know, saying, hey, risk now it says, hey, I want to hear for this low amount. They might say, well, why did we only do 40? Where's that going to
Yeah, my name is Michael Bang. I am currently working out of states. I need to renew my, or want to renew my license plate. It is in as in Nathan, H as in Harry, the number 7, K as in kangaroo, the number 6, and T as in Tom. Michael Bang?
Okay, we'll go in there. And these are just
Since
the documents.
February.
And then, okay, once I see the leftover money that we have, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to two different funding places. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I can pay myself out of something. I can pay myself something out of that. You see what I'm saying? I'm really heavy on the deal. Unless this is satisfying me. I'm like, okay, we got two different places that we getting funded from. Yeah.
No, I
But
don't. I don't
the
know.
lawyer wants to have
Yeah,
be
I don't know.
involved. Sailor is not necessarily looking for a payout, but she is looking to be involved when I buy the business. She wants to get in there and implement automation. She wants to help run on the operation side of things.
Uh-huh.
She actually wants to be involved.
Yeah.
So her discretion, right? It's like, hey, this is how much the business makes. She may be very much looking for something, but the lawyer is not looking for anything. She said she knows how that game works. She just wants to reinvest the cash flow and find out more businesses.
Okay. So that's on the DOR website that I can look at in the forms.
Her equity position will grow. And you know what? If she
Okay,
is
no
a
problem.
non-confrontational partner, I don't mind including her in every deal, bro. Here's the thing.
I can look it up.
I'm not gonna cheat her of her wages if she's not
Okay, yeah.
confrontational. And
Now, is that to get the
I don't mind her getting her.
the certificate of non-assessment, or was that something different?
So I'm gonna leverage everything.
Okay, because I got the certificate of non-assessment today, like the document.
I'm not
Yep.
taking the bank for 20%. What were you saying? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Is that all I need to do then?
Like a small deal, that's not a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna start buying bigger companies.
Okay, awesome, terrific. Thank you so much.
Might mean something. As you
You
get
too.
bigger, the equity becomes more and more important. On something small like that, why would I trip? Look, if the business only makes $50,000 a year, why would I trip about 10-20%? You ain't really making much. You need to be tripping over it, right? Equity starts to get important when shit starts getting bigger. Because it's like, damn, that equity means something. Dele wanted his off the top. Because he knows, oh yeah, this shit might get big. Let me get my shit early. But it's like, oh, go ahead. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad way to go about it, but here's the thing about it. If you're gonna look at it from that standpoint, you have to be able to justify why you want what you want. So I talked about the percentage. I was like, Dele, why do you think you should get this percent? He said, because I feel like I'm worth it. I said, no, that's not a good basis. You don't go when you're doing a Shark Tank deal and you ask for them to get this much percentage of your equity and this how much equity you're giving out. You have to give a basis and you have to show numbers, you have to show figures of why you feel like you should get this. What kind of value will you be providing as a partner? And I asked him. It wasn't like he said, I'll be using my job income to invest to get the business up and running. I'll be paying for the website. I'll be paying for the business expenses. He didn't say none of that, okay? He said, I feel like I'm worth that. That's why. And I said, Dele, if we do an audit of what you're worth, let's dig this back up. I said, you bailed out on me the first time. Once Mike took the project, you wanted to come back in. I let you back in, okay? I could have said, fuck you. You showed me your card the first time when we were supposed to do this. You sent me off. You had me look like a send off in front of the customer. But I let you back in, okay? I had some mercy with you. And I said, then you were supposed to be there because he was waiting for me at school. I lived an hour away, okay? I lived an hour away. And so my thing was, hold on one second. Hello? 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 Oh, this is not Lisa Lopez. Sorry about that. Yes, new number. Hello? Yeah, so when I did the audit of his work, because he said he's going off what he feels he's worth, right? That was his basis. So I'm like, let's dig into that. I said, then you were supposed to meet the client at the school because he said, hey, I'm going to be here at this time. I said, Dele, I'm going an hour away. You live 10 minutes from the school. I said, Dele, can you be there when he opens the door because he wants to talk to you about some stuff? So I said, we'll be there promptly. Dele was almost an hour late. I beat Dele there, and I live an hour away. So the client had to wait an hour. He was like, hey, yeah, I'll just come back the next time for the school thing, right? So he was like, just work on this. We'll just come back the next time. So, boom, you late to the customer. If that was a real world customer, we would have lost him. Okay. And I'm not saying I wasn't a real world customer because it really was. We got paid for it. But I'm saying if that was a customer that really know me and had a good relationship with me, we would have lost him. So I was like, okay, boom. I was like, Dele, boom. I'm looking at the patterns. This is what the thing is. And I said, bro, let's see how you do in 6 months. If you feel like you just want to base your equity on work, let's see what you can do in 6 months. So here's the thing. That's like me coming to you, Justin. And I'm like, Justin, I want 50% of this real estate deal. You're going to say, well, why do you want 50%? I'll be like, Justin, because I feel like I'm worth that. You're going to be like, nigga, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I never said, all right, Justin, I'm gonna be putting up 500,000, or I'm gonna be putting up 50,000. Then the conversation will be different. Am I right? Nigga, just to be handy, acting like candy. We both not stupid. We know how important equity is as it gets bigger. Niggas fight over equity, bro. Niggas break up. Partnerships don't last because of stuff like that. Right? So if we don't talk about equity, I'm gonna look at it from the basis from a biblical standpoint. A man is worthy of his wages. Like, what have you done for you to feel like you need 40, 50, 60% of the time? No, bro. You I just think he said, okay, I'm gonna take my job income. I'm gonna be doing whatever it takes to get this business ahead. Now the conversations are different. Or, hey, I'm gonna take my good credit, my good income, when we come to the table. Oh, that's fine. But even that's gonna be a basis, right? Because we gotta see how much we have to see how much are you gonna actually get us in funding. Because if you're not really bringing that much to the table, it's like, why should I give you a huge percentage? When I got an attorney over here who makes over 6 figures, she's willing to settle for 20%. And you over here make way less than she do, because she actually owns a business. She owns a she owns a referral business too at her law firm, right? So she's making that high 6 figures, uh, high 6 figures, and she's getting money from her personal business, and it's over 5,000 a month. So she's loaded, right? Because like lawyers, if they get a lot of people that hit their firms up with different questions, right, and different services, but it may be out of their specialty. So what they do is they build up all these people that call, and then they sell those leads to other law firms. That's how law firms get their leads. Yeah. So my thing is this. I know you're saying you understand where they're coming from, but no, you got to. Go ahead. Hey, call me right back. Yes.